Sure, plugging your EV or battery into a socket and enjoying cleaner, cheaper energy is great. But let's be honest, there's free energy all around us every single day. Lately, more designers are asking the obvious question: why not just use the sun? That's exactly where the Solaris concept comes in, and it's a pretty fascinating idea. Solaris is currently a concept created by Mask Architects, a group made up of some seriously talented design minds. And this doesn't feel like one of those ideas that's destined to sit forgotten in a sketchbook. Mask has actually gone as far as registering the Solaris name as a trademark, which usually means there's real intent here. You don't protect something like that unless you believe it could one day roll out into the real world. What really makes Solaris stand out is the fact that it doesn't need to be plugged in to recharge. Instead, it relies entirely on solar power, captured by two massive umbrella-like discs, or wings, as Mask calls them. When the battery starts running low, the idea is simple. Pull over, find a spot with enough space, deploy the solar arrays, and let them do their thing while you grab a meal, relax, or even take a quick nap. At this stage, Mask hasn't shared details about how powerful those solar panels are, or how big the battery might be, so it's all theoretical for now. Still, the concept is clever. When you're riding, the panels are tucked neatly beneath the seat, staying out of the way until they're needed, which keeps the bike looking clean and functional on the move. Beyond the solar setup, the bike's overall design is just as interesting. Mask says Solaris takes inspiration from the anatomy of a leopard in a pouncing stance, and once you see it, it's hard to unsee that resemblance. Personally, I also get strong praying mantis vibes, especially when those solar wings are deployed. But let me know what you think. That aggressive stance comes from the frame itself, which uses an aluminum carbon composite chassis. The result is a lightweight, tightly packed structure with a bone-like network of tubes that actually looks pretty awesome. There's a bit of a motocross or dirt bike feel to it, which really suits the bike's adventurous personality. You could easily call Solaris an adventure bike, and that label fits perfectly. The generous ground clearance and the lifted, extended tail over the rear wheel suggest it could handle off-road terrain pretty well, assuming it's paired with the right tires. The deployable solar panels also make a lot of sense in that context, especially when you're far away from any charging infrastructure. Mask even points out that Solaris is intended for some of the most remote regions in the world, places where infrastructure is limited or doesn't exist at all. The idea is that a vehicle like this could help people in those areas adopt cleaner mobility, and maybe even act as a stepping stone toward greener, smarter communities. As for performance, details are still scarce, but the design does offer a few clues. The images show a belt drivetrain, and since there's no motor in the rear wheel, it's clearly a mid-motor setup, which is generally the right approach for a two-wheeled electric vehicle in terms of balance and efficiency. The cockpit is fully digital, with connectivity playing a central role in how you interact with the bike. You'll be able to monitor speed, battery level, and even see how much solar energy you're generating. Interestingly, there's no mention of GPS yet, which feels like something you'd really want when exploring the remote areas Solaris is designed for. Before wrapping this up, I'd love to hear what you think about the design overall, especially that modern, squared-off look on parts like the rear, the mirrors, the headlight, and the sharp, straight-edge styling throughout the bike. Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's talk about it.